The new national teams campaign just dropped in eFootball 26, and as usual, Konami couldn't let the community breathe, because this time they decided to flip the table and do something completely different. Not only are we getting the classic national teams vibe, but Konami actually brought packs, and inside these packs we have just two ShowTime players, Dani Olmo and Alexis Allister. But listen, the real plot twist is that each pack is loaded with several other quality players that can completely shift the direction of your squad. So in today's video, I'll be teaching you exactly how to get each ShowTime card with clear, logical explanations, which player is better based on stats, which pack you should go for depending on your squad, and yes, how to cheat Konami so you end up with both ShowTime cards even though only one is guaranteed. Before we enter the stats arena, you need to fully understand how this campaign works. Normally, Konami gives us a straight-up nomination contracts, but this time you are guaranteed to get one ShowTime of your choice. Every week you're getting 10 tickets. Each ticket gives you 3 items, that's 30 items per week. Across 3 weeks, that's exactly 90 items in total, and that perfectly matches the 90 items inside one set. Meaning what? Meaning Konami designed it so that every player will naturally collect the full 90 without missing anything, guaranteeing that at the end of the campaign you lock in your ShowTime card. But here's the secret part most players are not aware of. You can actually get 2 ShowTime cards. Once you've already obtained one via the natural progression of the tickets, the selection contract at the end lets you select the second ShowTime. So while newer players might think they're forced to choose red or blue, if you play smart, patient, and consistent, you can walk away with both Allister and Dani Olmo without paying a dime. That's exactly why this campaign is one of the best free-to-play opportunities we've gotten from Konami in a long while. Now let's talk stats, and we begin with the Argentine Liverpool midfielder, Alexis Allister. I did my usual personal progression on eFootball Hub, and the results blew my mind. Allister comes with the orchestrator playstyle, meaning he thrives in deeper playmaking zones, controlling tempo, recycling possession, and finding intelligent vertical passes from midfield. I gave him the Offense Creator Additional Booster because it perfectly complements how orchestrators thrive when they have more passing confidence. Even though he rarely uses his weak foot accuracy is actually high, and he comes with unwavering form, which is huge in a game where form determines everything. When a player has unwavering form, you're not waking up worried about whether he'll be in C or D. You're almost always guaranteed stability. Stat-wise, he is brilliant. I focused heavily on his passing, pushing both low pass and lofted pass above the 90 mark. His ball control is 90, his tight possession is 90, so he's comfortable dribbling out of tight zones under pressure. When you combine this with his vision and that pay-to-win skill, the visionary pass, he becomes the type of player that can break low blocks instantly. This is exactly why this card is extremely crucial, especially for free-to-play users. The Argentine pack also contains Messi, Thiago Almada, who is actually one of the most underrated attackers in the game, and Juan Foyth. Even though I personally don't have much faith in Foyth, the reality is these cards are strong support pieces, even if they aren't guaranteed. The pack overall is solid, but there's a reason many free-to-play players might still look away from it. Now let's move to the red pack and talk about the Spanish Barcelona magician, Dani Olmo. First of all, he is a hole player, and that alone should ring alarm bells because hole player is one of the best playstyles in the entire game. Hole players roam intelligently, exploit gaps between defenders, and take unpredictable runs that force the opponent's defense to break shape. The downside to the card is his form being on standard, meaning he won't always hit the high consistency of someone like Allister. But this is where things get interesting. Olmo is almost always on A form in real-life updates, so that A form boosts him heavily and covers up his standard consistency. That alone makes the card surprisingly reliable week after week. I gave him the Striker Instincts booster because it sharpens his finishing presence when making those hole player runs. His stats are ridiculous for a free card. Ball control, dribbling, tight possession, acceleration. low pass, and balance, all hitting 90 plus. This means Olmo is a slippery, fast-turning creative threat who can start attacks, break lines, and also finish chances. He even comes with the phenomenal pass skill, which is basically the premium version of through balls, giving him supernatural weight, direction, and curve on decisive passes. Combine that with A form and suddenly this card becomes an absolute menace. Now let me be brutally honest. The real reason I advise free-to-play players to focus on the red pack is not just because of Olmo. That pack contains 3 insane cards: Lamine Yamal, Cubarsí, and García. These guys are absolutely elite in-game. These cards completely overshadow the Argentine pack, and whether you like it or not, that's facts. At the end of the day, focus on what your squad is missing. If you need passing, tempo control, and stability, go Mac Allister. If you want dynamism, creativity, and a higher ceiling set of bonus players, go Dani Olmo. And remember, if you stay consistent with the campaign tickets, you don't actually have to choose. You can walk away with both ShowTime cards. That's the beauty of this event. Let me know which pack you're going for, drop your progression in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.